Hi everyone and welcome to Excess and Ooze. How I felt about the Kendrick Lamar drop. Okay, I'm going to get into this, but first, as always, I want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video, use the super thanks button to support the channel, or the PayPal link in the comments section. And don't forget to click onto the community tab at the end of this video. Okay, so when Kendrick dropped the Heart Part 5, I left a comment basically saying that I appreciate it. I've been waiting to hear something from him for a while, and it basically got no likes or comments compared to the other people who left comments on the page, which made me feel a bit awkward, and it's almost like, why am I not allowed to be a fan? I've been following Kendrick for some years now, and it's crazy to me to think that some of his fans would have something against me. Maybe it's because they have something against women who are black or have an accent, and that's unfortunate because I have no anger or resentment towards anyone. The hatred towards overseas fans, a bit more apparent nowadays. Why? I don't know. It's crazy because as people are trying to change the narrative of the separation between men and women, you have people judging you and categorizing you even when you show love. And I honestly don't think this is what Kendrick was going for in his career with this release. The world has changed and people's mentalities have changed drastically, but this isn't about them right now. Kendrick dropped a 19-track album, which at the time of this video, you are probably aware of, and it's called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And you have to be a real stan and follower of Kendrick to listen through the album and to the end. As much as I like his music, I'm pretty embarrassed to say that I've only got through 6, and I'm gonna tell you why. I believe the album tracks as they go on was supposed to tell more of a story of a man's toxic relationship, but it felt personal, or that it was directed to the listener. On the first track, I heard Kendrick basically in a nutshell tell all bees to shut up and stop talking, while he's the one doing all the talking on the record, no less. Kind of like Humble from his last album, but on steroids. I had to almost remind myself that he's not addressing me as I'm talking on this vlog right now. But this is what all vloggers are supposed to do. So I almost had to try to not internalize it because I know that I'm not as out there or get as personal as other YouTubers when it comes to talking about people's lives. The second one was the track We Cry Together with Taylor Page, where they are basically arguing on a track. So it gets super loud, and let's just say they make up in the end, baby boy style. In total, I believe I've heard Purple Hearts with Summer Walker and Ghostface Killer, Silent Hill with Kodak Black, United in Grief, Count Me Out, N95 and Mother I Sober. I think the album was quite heavy to listen to with the topics and how close to the heart some of the situations are and that people are dealing with. There was a lot of tracks and it kind of felt like it was an album for men to get together and complain about the ways of women, kind of like certain sectors of YouTube. At the time of hearing, and what I took from the small amount of tracks that I have heard already, is that for me, it kind of enables the drama between men and women. I could see how it would be beneficial too. Sometimes it feels like Kendrick is explaining how hard he has had it in his life over the pandemic and tough times with his family and what he's experienced during his 5 years away from the music scene. But it really made me think hard about things because everyone has also had a hard time. And I don't think that his hard time is as hard or harder than what other people or the next person has had to experience as of lately. There is always someone who has had a rougher time than the next. So it felt to me like that was being minimized a bit. Kendrick puts himself on a pedestal in this one, but it's almost like you don't or can't have the right to speak on it because if you do, on his album cover, he has a Jesus-esque crown of thorns. So you would seem to others like you would be the one that's hating or slandering him, making him some kind of king or god. Not to mention his predominantly male fans who live and breathe Kendrick would probably come after you if you dare say anything negative about him. But say anything positive about him and you still get treated like you don't belong or that you shouldn't be there. I feel like there is a big contradiction still going on there. And I'm sure that some of the guys who are fully immersed in what this guy does are not sure if they want to help the culture themselves or with being responsive to women, their presence, and not ignoring their children with this, or if they want to continue the rhetoric of hatred towards their own kind and being demeaning to everyone who is not a man. I don't believe that this attitude amongst men today was Kendrick's intention with this album, because in real life, he himself has a wife, but a lot of his fans do choose the opposite. They receive the wrong message from his music and use it as an excuse to put down or alienate women, and I believe that this is something that should change. Men that are cold-hearted and narcissistic against women instead of using good communication skills and working with them is still an issue that I would like to see change. And I really hope it does moving forward. So that's all I have to say for this one. I'm not getting enough votes on the community tab and with you guys hitting the super thanks button. So please do this before you head out of this video. Thanks to everyone that has hit the super thanks button and that has visited the community tab. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and share this video. And let me know in the comments section, have you heard this album yet? How many tracks were you able to get through and what did you take from it? Was there anything that you learned about yourself listening to these tracks that would help you evaluate the way that you do things in life? Put it in the comments section down below and let me know. Thanks for listening once again and I'll see you in the next one.